Hey,
Let's address it
grab your coffee
with Haley.
and Cody. Okay. How did a zombie get so good at trick-or-treating? You had a lot of time to think about
I
this
did
one.
have a lot of time to think about it, and I still don't know.
Dedication.
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 No, that's good. I'm not going to bring that one home, though.
I thought it was good.
It's good. That's good. That's
All right,
great.
you're as worse as my son. Bad as my son. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, what's
Yeah.
today?
All right, so we've all gotten invited to a wedding before,
Yeah.
right? And the next question that I usually have after I open the invite is, but what will I wear?
Very on brand with Halloween vampire. Got it.
So we're breaking down the dress codes, what they mean, what the invite means, and how you can kind of tell the vibe if it doesn't specify.
Okay, I like that.
So breaking everything down, so there's black tie,
Yep.
which is typically you think gentlemen are wearing their tuxes, bow ties, really nicely tied ties.
The penguin suits are out.
Yeah, they're coming out of the closet.
They're out.
And the women's gowns are long.
Yeah.
And if you're wearing a short, it's like a real fancy cocktail
formal.
dress.
It's
Yes,
formal.
very formal. There's black tie optional, which can leave room for like interpretation, which is a little bit scary. So like if you're writing an invite, just choose one. But it could
Yeah.
be like still a gown, obviously, but a little bit more casual. And then you go into cocktail, which is like your shorty dresses, super cute.
I still think of this one as like formal but more fun.
Yes,
Like not as
suits,
stiff, you know?
but you can take like your suit jacket will come
and
off.
just have like a nice dress shirt.
Yep. Casual, typically, unless specified, does not mean jeans.
No.
You cannot wear jeans to a wedding if it says casual attire.
I feel like if it is jeans, like they're going to mention it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
mine was casual, but nobody still wore jeans. No. So I get that. I get that.
But I mean, if you came without a suit jacket, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you have, oh, did I already say casual?
You did.
Oh, cocktail semi. Oh, we already hit them. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I like casual.
I like semi-formal
Yeah.
because I want a
It's a
reason.
good mix.
I want a reason to get dressed up, and my husband looks really sharp in a
There you go.
little nice little suit. So
Well, I kind of like the mixture too because if you are saying semi-casual, formal, that mix, you know the bridal party is going to be dressed up.
Yeah.
So if you want photos with the bride and the bridal party, like you want to be cohesive. It doesn't mean you have to go all out, but it still looks good in group photos.
Yeah.
It's not two extremes.
yeah, definitely. And I think looking at I don't know. I've gotten a few invites recently where I know I just jumped totally, but one of them was like super clean. You could tell specifically from like looking up the venue and looking at what they were wearing in their engagement photos that this was going to be way more of like black tie optional.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you have other ones where maybe I know the people a little bit more, or, one of them actually, I don't really know them. So that was just, but you know them a little bit more and you're like, okay, no, we can get dressed up for this
Yeah.
one, but it's not going to be to the nines. It's just going to be more of that semi-formal.
I like how you mentioned you can kind of tell by the wedding invite. That's interesting. I like that.
Yep.
Okay, so adding a real life stylist tip. Right? So how can you tell the couple really by the tone of the invite, like you were just kind of saying? So like kind of tying that in, here's our stylist tip is to really look like Haley was saying is it sleek? Is it like fun and playful? Like it's just, I didn't even really know to look at the invite for that,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I really like that stylist tip.
And their website. Their
Oh,
website
yeah,
might
yeah.
actually have more information too, because the invite, if they do a super clean, very like minimal invite, chances are there's way more information on their website, and they
Right,
poured
right.
into that because you can always add and change that. A lot of times it'll say, "This is what you're looking for," because if you have out of town people coming in and they're like,
They
"Well,
need
what
to
do I
know.
pack?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, I tend to err on the side of like, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. Like
Oh.
knee length?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I'm looking at my, no, I'm thinking about my own outfits. I'm like knee length or longer. I don't know. I just love a reason to get dressed up. That's why I love weddings.
I feel like I just wear black at every wedding I've ever been to. It's either,
Which, did you know?
oh, tell me.
It's it's not necessarily as taboo anymore, but wearing black, like we've talked about in some of our other episodes, because it's associated with like death and mourning, was kind of frowned upon way back when.
So sorry to all my family
It's
and
not
friends.
anymore.
But yeah, either I'm in black or hunter green.
Yeah.
But I do love a good black dress. So, why is fabric and texture, if we're kind of going jumping into fall fabrics,
Yeah.
right? So we're thinking about like our dress, what we're going to wear as a guest. Let's talk about some fabrics and texture.
For sure. Yeah. So thinking fall, depending on what month it is,
Yeah.
the weather could be 50. It could be like mid 70s. So depending on what the weathercast is calling for, thicker fabrics like crepes, velvets, satins,
yep.
those are good for the fall weather because you're not going to be freezing and like
Yeah.
trying to find a blanket or a suit jacket that's completely oversized and doesn't fit you. So it's really good to have a little bit heavier fabric, but if it's a lighter kind of day as far as like 70s or whatnot, the chiffons or even cotton.
Do you bring an extra pair of clothes for reception?
No.
No.
No. The only time I did was for Erica's wedding because I knew it was going to be 170 degrees outside.
Well, and we were camping there
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I brought a different dress even.
That's so funny. I
Yeah.
do remember you changing. That's funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking like as far as bringing extra clothes, be comfy on the way home. Like
Oh,
I
yes.
would like that would
Oh,
be like
absolutely.
okay, cool. Happy wedding day. Going to the
Oh.
bathroom before I take off and the sweats are coming on.
Yeah, no, I'm usually a car changer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get into the car and I'll
And
change
you're all
into my
comfy.
cozies. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. I am bringing shoes to
Yeah, oh, yeah.
my brother's wedding because I have hunter green flats. So I'm gonna wear like my cute heels and everything, but I
And
will
then change
have
to the comfies.
yep, I'll have
like
my
that.
green flats from
You
a
gotta be
green
comfortable
dress.
and have fun.
Yeah,
Like
the dance floor.
I always kind of look at if they have not mentioned it, I will ask the bride, but what are the bridesmaids in? Like, what is their
Oh my
color? Because I don't want to show up. This is why I traditionally stick to black or green,
It's fair.
but I don't want to show up in the palette scheme of the party.
It's funny that you mention this because I have done this. Oops. I showed up to my cousin's wedding wearing a dress that looked like I could be in the bridal party.
You're like, I know you didn't ask, but here I am on standby.
It was more like this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How? I'm looking at my husband. I'm like, how did I do this? What?
I hope she doesn't take it offensively.
Yes.
Like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just kind of always like scope that out because I don't want the bride to ever be like,
Such a good idea.
you know?
Again, you can usually tell by the invites.
Yep.
Or you
What's
can
the
tell by the
color?
website.
Yep.
The color scheme is usually tied in there somewhere. Yeah.
And it's okay to ask the bride.
It is. Yes. Or whoever, your family member or whoever. You can ask anyone. Just ask.
You know?
Yeah. I love that. I actually have loved this episode. Not that I haven't loved any of the other ones. Anyway, so wrapping up, make sure you read the room or the invite
Yeah.
to see what kind of vibe the bride and groom have, what might be the attire if it hasn't actually been listed. You're going to want to stick to a little bit more heavy materials, richer tones, textures, things like that for the fall weddings. And when in doubt, ask.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Yes.
Love it.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you have had your own mishap with
Oh, I
wedding
want to hear.
dress code.
Yes.
I would love to know. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.